This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Before we get on to what we're going to do today, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who is subscribing to the channel and supporting the channel. It is all very much appreciated. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to try and fill in the gap, some of the gaps ahead of the upcoming Classic Watch 2023 website, which will be found at classicwatch2023.ml. We've already got some pattern race horses and horses identified in the summer months of 2022. What we need to do now ahead of the trials that are coming in March, April and May is really take a look at the last couple of months of 2022, the sort of 2-year-old maidens that may have been run after the November handicap, around November time, October, November time, as the flat season came to an end on the turf and on the all-weather heading towards the end of the year. So I will be back shortly. Also, we're going to take a look at some horses that may have been identified before the process started back in August 2022 and haven't ran in the interim. We might be taking a look at some of them as well. So I will be back shortly and we will start cracking on through these horses. Thank you very much for watching, and by the miracles of technology, I will be back shortly. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another horse that was identified in the final months of 2022. It is the John and Thady Gosden trained, George Strawbridge owned filly, Inner Space, sired by Sayuni, and you'll see there that it won in the 18th of November over a mile on the all-weather at Kempton by a nice 3 3/4 lengths there, running to 85, which isn't really that bad in an end of season maiden. I'll always maintain that a good maiden is 90 really first time out. 85, you can only beat what's in the field, you see. You know, a good horse beats a lot of bad horses by a few lengths. You know, they're not going to rate it very high. But this horse here ran to 85. Like we said, sired by Sayuni. The dam was very good herself. Journey by Dubawi, winner of 6 of her 17 races, including one Group 1. 2016 champion fillies and mares over a mile and a half. It was a prolific winner really. It won the Group 3 Pinnacle Stakes in 2016. It also won 3 listed races as well. Regarding the classics, this is a Classic Watch site. After all, didn't really take part in any of the classics. It did race at Epsom, though it's 5th in the 2017 Coronation Cup behind Highland Reel, and there's another Group 1 win there. Oh no, that is the Fillies and Mares race when it beat Speedy Boarding by 4 lengths. It was also second, you see there, in the champion Fillies and Mares of 2015 as well, and it was beaten by a Simple Verse. You'll see though that Journey has also bred some nice horses already, I feel. Inner Space, being by Sayuni, is a half sister to Indigo Girl. You know, Indigo Girl is a half sister to Journey, as well. Indigo Girl is a horse we actually followed back in 2020. It won the Group 2 Mayhill and then was second behind Pretty Gorgeous in the Fillies Mile. But at 3, the horse did absolutely nothing. It was late to the scene really, and never improved on its 2-year-old form. Another relative of Journey is Mimikyu, who showed her form really last year, I think, when winning the Park Hill by 2 3/4 lengths over another horse I've identified, Ashada, a Group 1 winner herself, before finishing 12th when trying to emulate her sister Journey when behind Emily Upjohn in the Champion Fillies and Mares. Very lightly raced horse, Mimikyu. There could be more to come next year from her if they have kept her in training. The second dam we're referring to, of course, is Montari. You see there that there's other horses as well that we'll touch on towards the end when we wrap up. But you'll see that Montari herself was very good as well, winning 7 of her 23 races. She did win the French St Leger of 2006, the Prix Royal Oak. Also dual Group 2 winners at Longchamp there in the 2007 Prix Conseil de Paris and the 2006 Prix de Royaume in a race which is now a Group 1. Another Group 2 there in the 2005 Prix de Conseil de Paris, where she definitely showed a liking for that race. The second dam, Montari, very good horse in her own right. What else did we find really? We found Salutaire. She is by Sutherland Wells out of Contari, making her half-sister to the second dam. Solitaire only won twice herself, and as you'll see, she was beaten at Group 3 and listed level there in 2004 in both France and Germany. But she is the dam of a Group 2 winner herself, I think. That's worth waiting. Who managed to win the 2019 Group 2 Dahlia Stakes at Newmarket, as well as the Group 3 Prix Minerve of 2018, and a listed race at Newmarket as well. The Aphrodite Stakes. 1.5 miles you see again, and a bit less. So I do feel that this horse could be decent. The third dam herself, Contari, she won 2 listed races in France in 1996. The Prix Charles Delamere at Longchamp and the Prix Solitude at a track that is no longer used, Evry, and she was trained by Jonathan Pease. Like I said, there was a few horses that also reached black type, and the best place really I think to wrap these up would be the Prix Media CIC Racing 2020 website. Like I said, we followed Indigo Girl on there. I only knew about these videos then. This paragraph, it probably took me an hour and a half to get all the tabs up and find out what they all did, type it all in into Notepad and then into the website. You'll see there that also the Travelling Man, a dual Group 2, Group 3 and 4-time listed placed horse, Travelling Man. And there is also a couple of hurdlers there, a listed placed on the flat horse called Dester, listed placed hurdler, Eminent Poet, Grade 2 placed hurdler, Orzari as well. Dual listed winning, second dam as we said, Contari. The third dam, Bellinaire, was listed placed. I'm not sure it will tell us that on the racing post. Bellinaire foaled family 3C. Bellinaire foaled in 1986 and she was second in the Criterium de Lyon. And there's also a listed placed horse there called Echo Cove, a Group 1 5th, Group 2 and dual listed placed horse Princess Delide. She herself placed, bred some stakes horses herself in both France, I'm assuming that is, and Japan as well. And there's a Group 2 placed horse called Broomstick Corner. And the fourth dam, Flashy, won a listed race. She won the Strensel Stakes, 4 of 15 wins. So you'll see that there is plenty of nice horses in the pedigree. You'll see, like we said, the horse is family 3C. and it took us quite a while to find it, but we found it in the end. You'll see there that our session with Flashy and all them on are here. Flashy, Bellinaire and Contari. There's Montari there on the site as a French Ledger winner. But you'll see that there's plenty of nice horses, quite closely related to ours. If you go back a little bit, you'll see horses like Sir Percy, who won the 2006 Derby. Tinoso, who won the Derby in 1983, and King George, Rule of Law, 2004 St Ledger winner. A couple of Guineas winners there. In Great Britain, Harrier 1995 and Favoletta in Ireland 1961. 1983 Irish Oaks winner, Give Thanks. Italian Derby and French St Ledger winner in the 80s there called Old Country. You know, so there's plenty of horses that are quite closely related to ours. Guineas, Derbys, Oaks, King Georges. And don't forget, this is a horse where the first two dams, Journey and Montari, are both Group 1 winners. You know? I do feel that Inner Space could prove to be quite a nice horse. Before I wrap this video up, let's just see the horse run, shall we? I must say that I've not been able to find the race in the usual place, so I am actually going to have to use the racing TV video this week. So I wonder if this one will get flagged. Let's have a look at Inner Space winning at Kempton in November.
Tom. Ready, they're off and they're racing. Aesthetic was the slowest one into stride. Also, Don't Tell Rosie was a bit slow away, and likewise Selena Chorus. They're all at the back end of the field, but Inner Space, she certainly knew her job and leads from the gates, cutting across with Tenrai right there, and Glittering Lights, another one who got a good start just in behind the leading few now. Sunset Point is on the rail. Communication is up with the speed as well, not far away at all. Communication now followed by Mantug, who's well there. Krona is up on the wide outside. Scenic is buried away amongst runners. And then Manifar towards the inside, who's directly behind Sunset Point. Now Aesthetic tried to make ground there, but is not looking a particularly easy ride. Aesthetic on the wide outside, the green silks. The two Roaring Lion fillies, Long Ago and Vitani, they're next. Vitani with the gold cap on the rail. And then Selena Chorus towards the back end of the field as they make their way back towards home, with Don't Tell Rosie, the back marker. Well, Inner Space leads the field into the straight. Inner Space just sitting in front. Glittering Lights in second place. Tenrai next. On the wide outside, Communication. Mantug's got plenty of room to operate if good enough. Sunset Point comes next. And they're then followed through by the likes of Manifar plugging on, but Inner Space has quickened again here, impressively. Inner Space goes rapidly, 4 lengths clear. In second place is Glittering Lights, but by a Group 1 winner, out of a Group 1 winner, Inner Space makes a sparkling start for John and Thady Gosden. That was really impressive. Mantug on the outside may have got up for second place with Glittering Lights involved, Sunset Point in behind them, but that was one-way traffic for Inner Space. Easy winner of race 4.
Some things, they just speak for themselves, really. And people have to say, really, that Inner Space was very impressive there. That was a very nice performance. Showed good early pace, and like the control commentator said, she quickened nicely. Whether they up her up in trip from that mile starting point remains to be seen in next season. But after that, and with the pedigree that she's got, impossible not to side with Inner Space at this stage. Right, I'm going to think about wrapping this video up now. Can I just say thank you very much to everybody who supports the channel and watches the videos. It is very much appreciated. Hopefully we'll get some of these horses on Classic Watch 2023 all in time for the trials. What I will do is leave a couple of steers at the end of this video. One will allow people who have watched the video and feel like subscribing to do so, and the other one will be a list to all the Classic Watch 2023 possibles, a playlist created by myself. I think there's over 50 videos now. Every single horse 2-year-old that is in the process at the moment is on that playlist. So I will leave it there, everybody. Thank you very much again, and I hope to be back soon. Take care, everybody.